Well, welcome aboard. My, as I look around, I see a lot of celebrities among us.
Good morning. Let's get to the chopper.
I'm a Mog. Half man, half dog. I'm my own best friend.
I call that a rocket game. Nothing but kicks. Boom.
Any of you some bitches calls me Grandpa. I'll kill you.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Steel Sanctuary Podcast. I'm your host, David Barrow from SteelSanctuary.com. We got a full house today. Bob, Dave, and Trent. Off a big, huge Steelers win that absolutely none of, well, Bob predicted. Those three of us did not see that coming. Bob's ever-loving optimism came through this week. 27-20 victory. Go ahead, Bob. The floor is yours. You got it right.
I was going to say, the key to the game was Daniel Jones, going Daniel Jones. He did. I still think he'll have a good rest of the season, but yesterday he remembered who he was, and it was a tale of two games. As soon as TJ caused the fumble, he fell apart. Before he fell apart, it was not looking great, but he did. So kudos to the defense, kudos to the offense. We got lots to talk about, but yeah, I'm a happy guy.
Weird game yesterday. Weird game. The offense didn't play very well. The defense dominated, but still gave up a lot of yards. I was flipping through the
garbage time though.
Yeah, was there really garbage time?
I mean, we were up 3 scores, and Daniel Jones. I mean, he had over 150 of his yards, and those last couple of drives. I mean, that's cover 3 defense.
There you go.
Yeah, true.
Played that soft zone shit at the end, so they were gonna gain yards. I mean, it's just.
I brought this up on Twitter, and surprisingly, some people agreed with me. I'm a little conflicted when this team wins, and I want them to win every week. I really do. But when they do win, I can't help but think in the back of my mind, every time they win, it's almost a guarantee nothing changes. If this is a successful season, Mike Tomlin stays, his way of doing things stays, and we never get off the hamster wheel. Is it bad to think like that? But it's the first thought I have after the game's over is, this is a fucking big win. He's going to pat himself on the back. Rooney's going to go back in his office and forget all the hype that he heard after these last 2 losses and not even pay attention to it. I don't want to piss on this because it's a big win. We should be happy. This should be a very positive podcast, but goddamn, I just can't. We're on the hamster wheel, boys, and we're not getting off.
The black cloud is just carrying Dave around right now. He's like, oh, we got a big win against the best team in football. Fuck.
Almost like not quite that bad, but
Dave,
a little bit like that.
You gotta learn to live in the now, brother. Live in the now, man.
I do.
Live in the now.
We were talking in prep, and schematically, all the things that were there before are still there. The 8 to 10 yard out is open 100% of the time. There are still fundamental problems with this defense, but when Peyton Wilson, when TJ Watt, who I've been hard on and had a great game yesterday, Cam Hayward, who I've been hard on, had a great game yesterday. When the guys show up and individual talent takes over the scheme, they can win. We win in spite of, not because of, our schematics. So, I mean, yes, are the problems still there? Absolutely. But these are all pros who may be rounding into form now and saying, you know what, fuck it, we're not going to be embarrassed anymore.
What's the difference between this week and the prior 2 weeks when they look like they forgot how to play defense? I just don't.
Player personnel and where people are at.
You think the safety thing's that big a deal?
I think it's that big of a deal. I do.
I guess.
You minus Thornhill and Clark. You input them with Ramsey and Duker, and look what happens. Eccles got to play more because of it.
I guess.
Despite Slay, they still did good because of that. And but also, like what Trent was talking about in prep, like they were getting home so much with the pressure too. There's two things combined is what you have to have with our defense, and we had them both.
And
they were getting home. And the biggest games came from the guys in that front seven too. I mean, honestly, I mean, we talked about it. I thought Cam Hayward had a phenomenal game. I think you can make an argument Cam Hayward had the best game out of everybody on the team, and that says a lot because Peyton Wilson had a ridiculous game. Alex Highsmith had a ridiculous game. TJ had a good game. It's crazy.
Yeah. Look,
blitzed less. Zach just brings up they only blitzed 25% of the time yesterday, which is a low for them.
Yeah,
I guess
it is.
We all were begging for them to blitz more, and I guess we got what we wanted, and it didn't look pretty at all. So, I guess it's like that with every defense. If you can get home with 4 and cover with 7, that's the best possible outcome for defense.
Correct.
So when you're blitzing, you leave yourself exposed. And with this safety tandem we had before and the secondary being a little shaky.
Yeah, I mean, and when I look at it, I mean, Ramsey can erase a lot of mistakes. Deshaun Elliott is a nice player, and I like him. He's one of my favorite Steelers. But Ramsey playing back there, you kind of get that. I just think he's a meaner, bigger hitter than even Deshaun Elliott. I mean, I cannot wait to see those two on the field together. I think we've become a crazy good defense, and hopefully it'll happen this year. But Duggar was a nice player. I think Ramsey changes a lot. Look, in all fairness, Ramsey's playing maybe slightly above league average corner right now. He played like a top 5 safety yesterday. So top 5 safety, we could throw one of those other guys out there to be league average or slightly below league average, and let's have him erase some mistakes. I can't wait till he starts picking balls off.
You had one yesterday, right?
I thought he looked great back there.
One. Yeah.
Yeah, the whole defense looked better yesterday. Everyone, almost to a man. We were talking about in prep. Peyton Wilson went crazy yesterday. Probably had his best game as a Steeler, as we bring up there.
Yeah.
Strip sack from TJ. Where's that been? For
strip sack from Alex. Strip sack from Herbig.
Daniel Jones did look a little shell-shocked. He looked a little old Danny Dimes Giants. Not
he did.
Yeah. Daniel Jones. I don't know what that's all about.
I think he started seeing ghosts even when we weren't there. And that's
I think so too. Now the question is, go ahead, Bob. I'm sorry.
I was going to say they did a good job keeping him in the pocket too. He didn't get to use his legs.
Yep.
There was. True. I can't really remember a big play where he took off.
He didn't.
And
it wasn't.
We're going to need that same energy this week against the Chargers because I got news for you. Justin Herbert can be had if you put that kind of pressure and keep him in the pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I think we buried the lead a little bit too. They kept Jonathan Taylor under wraps like no one has this season.
Look, they did
14 for 45, 3.2 yards per carry.
Incredible job.
Not to mention Tyler Warren.
Yeah, Tyler Warren too. Another one. The wide receivers kind of.
Pittman and Pierce are the only two that had good games.
Yeah, Pierce.
And I mean, getting a lot of that yardage came late.
Obviously, they maintained gap integrity. They didn't get killed, and look what happens. They made their tackles. There wasn't as many missed tackles this game either. So, yeah.
I was just laughing at that. I was just laughing.
We'll get to the offense. We want to bask in the defensive goal a little while longer before we go.
You know what? I'm going to give some props to a guy that I was just hammering at the beginning of the season. Keanu Benton has got a lot better this season. Yeah. As the season was going on, he had some plays in this game. He had the sack, obviously, but he had some plays in the run game where he was fighting off, shedding blocks. I mean, he's been way better as the season's gone on than I thought he was going to be. He's playing well.
Yeah.
They used a lot of linebackers. Did you notice that yesterday? They had like 5 linebackers at one point with the 3 inside linebackers. Then they had a 3 outside linebacker package a couple times in that game. So they simplified, but they were in that bag a little bit too with some of the stuff they were trying.
And I do want to call out a guy who I still think we should have took a wide receiver. But Jack Sawyer also played a very good game, too. In limited snaps.
Calm down, Trent. Calm down.
Don't get him started.
And you
Ohio
too,
State.
Zach. I'm talking to you too, Zach. Both of you. Calm down. Okay? Relax.
You never get wrong picking a Buckeye. I'm just throwing it out there.
Oh, see
Four
what
string
happens.
linebacker, wide receiver 2.
I'll just say this: we took a fucking Michigan man to play wide receiver. That fucker fumbled the ball. That's all he's done for us. Come on, get the Buckeyes.
All I'm going to say is Will Howard, A+ draft pick.
There you go. More Buckeyes.
Future XFL MVP.
I mean, still an MVP though.
It's true.
Zach may
very
have a point
true.
here about Harmon coming back and all of a sudden Keanu Bettenstadt's playing well. I'm sure that
is true.
More than just
And
a coincidence.
we did kind of call that out earlier in the season. I think Harmon's first game back. We brought that up on the pod.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the only player who didn't play well yesterday on defense was probably Darius Slay, right? I mean, other than that, it's pretty much a clean sweep.
Well, he did play
JPJ
for
with
a
the
lot of
penalties.
Porter struggled a little bit. That interception was a fucking gimme.
He had a couple pass breakups too, though, so he didn't have a completely awful game. I don't know what he got for PFF, but the penalties are.
That one pass interference penalty was bull fucking shit.
But Bob, we talked about this. He's so handsy that the refs are looking at him now.
I
They're gonna
understand,
call him.
but when the tight end runs into you and then makes a break to the outside, if you grab on his jersey, holding, 100%, absolutely. Illegal contact, I still think it's the offensive guy's fucking fault. Okay, fine, no problem. Pass interference, no. That was not PI. It should have been 5 yards and, a flag. Certainly a flag if you want to do it, but I don't know what a defensive back's supposed to do. If that guy runs into you, what are you supposed to do? You're automatically getting flagged no matter what you do unless you fall down and blow the coverage.
Yeah, that's the way the league is now.
I'll say this.
What's Smitty insinuating here?
Steel's going to trade for a wide receiver playing tonight. Who's playing tonight? Arizona and Dallas?
What, Marvin Harrison Jr.?
Zay Jones?
Bring in the Buckeyes, baby. Come on. Come on.
I don't think we can do this podcast with any more Ohio State players on this team.
Let's fucking go. Wait till you see this offense. Aaron Rodgers is going to have a fucking field day if he brings in Marvin Harrison Jr. Just fucking make it happen. Smitty, we got this. We're going to make some calls.
When we get there and talk about trade deadline, I'd love to see any of the names. I've got a sneaking suspicion the name is already on the team he signed this afternoon.
So, yeah, MVS became official today, signed with the practice squad, and sidetrack. We'll get to the offense in a minute, but Beanie Bishop.
I was in a really good mood. I'm smoking my cigar. I'm drinking my bourbon. You had to bring this shit up.
We had to bring it up. I put on Twitter, only half kidding, that it'd be a nice 30 for 30 to see what Beanie Bishop did to make Mike Tomlin so mad. But he definitely did something to put him in the doghouse, because you don't have a rookie season like that, which wasn't always great, but it was pretty fucking good for an undrafted free agent, and then never see the field. Who are you waving at, Bob? What's going on?
I know why Beanie is not on the team anymore.
Go ahead.
Let us know. Bob. Go ahead.
Steelers were fucking pissed about that cleat thing he did in the pit locker room.
You think
Dave, what did I tell you?
Yeah,
what did I tell
Dave
you?
said that too. Do you think
Bob,
that's not that
it's
big
so
a deal,
crazy you say that, because I told Dave that I thought ever since that happened, because I'll admit that was a stupid thing for him to do.
Yeah.
But as far as his play goes, Jesus.
Him not playing special teams is a big deal too, which is kind of crazy. I mean,
that's what hurt him.
Pierre plays special teams. Eccles plays special teams. These are your backup guys, and you need the backups to play.
Plays special teams.
Is he capable of playing special teams? I mean, you can't find a spot for him. Oh, Zach said Beanie asked for his release.
I think Cora brought that up too.
Look at my goddamn tweet. I fucking okay. So you know what? I'm not as mad now, because if he asked for it, then they gave him his release. But I also don't blame him. I think he could play on one of these teams.
I mean,
you do blame him?
You're an undrafted free agent. What are you doing asking for your release?
Dave, there's money to make, buddy. There's money to be made. There's money to be made, bro. He is. Yeah, I mean, but You can't
He's not
take
gonna get
away what he
paid
did in
anything.
half the games he played last season, Bob. He had 4 interceptions in half the games. Like,
Does he
that's
have-
pretty good.
Does he have any eligibility left? Can he help out the Mountaineers?
We'd love to have him back, trust me. But yeah, I don't know, man. But now that I wondered
It
if
makes
he did
more
that,
sense.
but I
It
thought
makes
they
more
dropped
sense.
him to add MVS. I thought that was what happened.
Maybe he asked for
But-
his release because they pretty much told him, chances of you seeing the field are
Like I said, there's
Slim and
money to be
none.
made, and he believes in himself, and he believes he could help a team. There's plenty of teams out there he could play on. There's horrible teams out there.
I'd be interested to see what happens where he lands and then how he ends up playing.
I think that's a huge mistake, personally.
The
I love
Bengals,
Beanie.
the Bengals might add him very soon because
I'd stay far
they
away
are-
from Cincinnati. That's just
Or-
you're gonna just get.
Or the Ravens, even.
I was
somebody-
thinking that. I was thinking Ravens.
Ravens just traded away Zaire Alexander. I mean,
Exactly.
I think
Spot.
yeah, but from a quality standpoint, I'm giving up on Zaire Alexander so I can go get Beanie Bishop.
Well, I don't think one had anything to do with the other. I think they were sick of Zaire Alexander.
they're smart, Bob. That's exactly what you do.
Look, I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up in Carolina.
That's another one. There's plenty, guys. Plenty.
Zach says MHG and Michael Wilson.
Oh, okay.
I thought he might have been talking about Zay Jones, but
No. Oh, well.
Wilson's interesting. He's not
yeah.
he's not a top name, but when you watch their games, he does jump out a little bit.
Wilson's productive.
Yeah.
He
This is
played
like
well in the
alternate.
Green Bay game when I was prepping for us playing the Packers when I was watching that film. He played well.
Jeremy says the Browns will release KZ. That's fine. Leave him where he's. Leave him where he died. I don't want any part of KZ back in the Steelers. No,
Well,
thank you.
if it's between him, Thornhill, and Clark, is it the worst
How about none?
situation?
Can I vote none? None of the above. Oh man.
Let's just keep it where it is, where we only have 2 or 3 safeties.
All right, let's finish up with the game, and then we'll get to the trade deadline. I know we're chopping at the bit to try to talk about this trade deadline. Offensively, not as impressive. They struggled a little bit. They got the job done, but I was just looking at the stats. And did you see Jalen Warren's yards per carry? 1.9.
Yeah, I was going to say they kept running him into only on short yardage and in stacked boxes, but
Yeah.
I didn't understand the usage of him at all. And
Jesus.
honestly, Johnson
They didn't even have 40
probably
yards
had the
rushing.
best run of the day. Caleb Johnson with that little 8-9 yard rush.
They've only got Caleb Johnson down for 1 rush for 4 yards. Did he end up losing yardage on?
Didn't he seem like he went? Oh no, the catch. It was a catch.
Yeah.
It was the catch that, yeah.
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 The Steelers didn't even rush for 40 yards as a team yesterday.
I think there, Sid actually just threw out what I was about to say. Arthur Smith had the worst game of his whole freaking
He struggled yesterday.
season.
Yeah, I didn't like it either.
In the last 2 seasons, in my opinion. I thought he called a terrible game. I mean, how many times was I bitching in the group chat? They're in cover 2 and we're fucking throwing the ball. They're in cover 1 and we're running the ball. I'm like, Jesus Christ, you're doing the absolute opposite of what you need to be doing in these situations.
Don't they send in options to Aaron Rodgers? Is that Aaron Rodgers not checking out of the plays right?
I don't.
I mean,
I
we
don't
give
know.
Aaron Rodgers credit when he checks in the good plays, so he's got to take some blame when they don't.
I agree.
Again, he might have seen that. Hey, we're not getting any push, and the running plays just aren't going to work. So I'll do the extended handoff and throw the short little quick.
Bro likes killing me. He loves to get on my ass. I'm sorry, 40 yards rushing in the game is not a problem. We'll just gloss over that and we'll move on to. How about DK Metcalf and his 2 catches for 6 yards? Does that do anything for you?
More negative.
That wasn't very good either.
Now this.
Drew a big penalty though.
He did.
Yeah.
So
The offense
didn't
plays
Calvin Austin
great
too?
1 week,
Did Calvin
then
Austin
the
draw a
defense.
penalty?
What's that?
Calvin Austin III drew a penalty too, didn't he?
I think so.
he did.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
he
say-
did.
But
Now everyone's on the rushing yards.
let's
Whoa,
be honest.
whoa.
We
Did you
did
see
have
this?
Kills you though,
Oh.
Zach? Jeez. Thought we were boys. What's going on here?
we did have a breakout star yesterday, although at the beginning of the game we're like, what the fuck are you doing? Darnell Washington.
Darnell? Wide receiver 2, Darnell Washington.
I mean, he's out here running slant routes at 352 pounds. I mean, what are we doing?
If that doesn't tell you they need to get a wide receiver in here quick, I don't know what does.
They already got one. We're good.
I saw him flex out wide, and I'm like, oh, he's going to get his jump ball finally. No slant route. The slowest motherfucker on the field's running a goddamn slant route. And DK was just as covered as Darnell. Why would you not try to throw it to DK?
Yeah.
Like,
he hit Darnell in the numbers on that. If he just takes a little off it or waits half a beat.
Half a second more.
Yeah.
And
although I think that's the point, though, is he's not a receiving threat. He's a blocker. He's got good. He's good at some things.
Dave's offended by that.
Yeah, I was saying, what are you talking about? He does fine.
I think the refs fucked us the play before, though, because on that third down, that was pass interference. I mean, the Colts guy grabbed his fucking arm. I realize he's a third of the size, and what else do you expect him to do? But it's still a penalty. So they call that, and, maybe it's a little bit different.
This is a good point by Somber. At least get the ball up.
Yeah.
In the stratosphere where you could take advantage of his size. I mean, that ball hit him in the hip. I felt like on that slant almost.
It did, and he wasn't ready for it either. He wasn't ready for it either.
In the pocket.
He wasn't even looking for it.
Bob wants PI.
Unless it's against Joey Porter Jr., then he doesn't.
If it's JPJ, no PI. Anybody on the Steelers, it's absolute PI. Hands on their waist, PI. Joey Porter hanging on top of them, nope, we're good. That's just holding.
Look, and I don't even hate the idea of a slant because let's face it, if he gets position, what corner is getting around that big dude to break up the pass? I mean, it hit him right in the numbers. I mean, if you go back and watch the replay, it hit him right in the numbers. He just wasn't looking for it.
Yeah, I think my point is that the dude's never caught a slant ever in his life. Why is it running that? Just throw the jump ball to the back pylon.
He rectified that later in the game, though.
Yeah, he's got about a foot on the guy guarding him. I mean, just throw the fucking thing up in the air.
Yeah.
So the Steelers have won 2 games with 11 turnovers between the Patriots and Sunday against the Colts, and they've won by a total of 14 points. How crazy is that? This
in both games, the offense didn't play well when the defense goes nuts.
Yes, right? You get 6-5 turnovers, you should be winning by 24 points minimum.
And to his credit, Aaron Rodgers came out and said we should have put that game away and had 42 or 35 points.
Yeah.
This one felt different than the Patriots game. I don't feel like the Patriots game, we were like, oh my God. I never felt like that in this game, even when they got it to 1 score.
Yeah, well, the Patriots game, it was 2 turnovers in the red zone for the Patriots. We didn't have that here where
pretty much.
That should have been 2 scores for Patriots and ended up not being. That was the difference between that and this game.
You're right, Bob. I felt like the Steelers were kind of lucky to get out of New England with a win. I don't feel like they were lucky to get out of this game with a win. I feel like they were the better team on Sunday and just happened to get a bunch of turnovers on top of that. I don't know. It's what a crazy team. What a crazy season. You can't.
Oh, this is a good question.
That's interesting. I forgot about that.
Maybe.
Do you think Aaron's hand played an issue in the game?
It's his throwing hand, so
I almost wonder if handing the ball off hurt more than throwing it.
That's possible too.
Yeah, it could be
a lot of the handoff thing.
And I will say one thing. The first play of the game, Jonnu Smith. Come on, man.
Yep.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that could have been a big play.
I think if we won the game going away, but I don't think we even go through the lull of oh shit, that we went through for the first quarter and a half.
Right.
He makes that play. We're inside the 40. We're rolling. Crowd gets into it.
Yep.
I think we go nuts.
I think Jonnu needs to take a back seat to Muth.
At this point,
he's working his way back into Aaron's good graces. You can see him starting to get the targets. He's starting to look for him in situations. Jonnu just continues to not make any plays unless it's a fucking screen. I mean, I don't get it. I mean, in Miami, this dude's running routes all over the field and nobody can stop him. Maybe it really is the difference of you don't have Tyreek and Waddle out there.
Opening up the field for him so he could just
maybe that's the entire thing.
Completely different offense too. When we talked about it before the season started, that coach, Mike McDaniel, his offensive coordinator is a tight end kind of guru. So I had a feeling this was going to happen. It's just not the same here in Pittsburgh. He's going to be asked to block more, which he's not doing a very good job of. And the route tree is completely different. So
also, Muth has second most receiving yards on the team with 227. Yeah. So definitely need to. Yeah, I would definitely lean more into him moving forward than Janu. There's just nothing. Yeah. He just doesn't do anything.
Look,
he's
not they're gonna lean into MVS.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop
it! I'll say this though, answering Jeremy's question, I thought Aaron threw the ball pretty well. I mean, I thought he was pretty on target with things. We weren't getting open as much as we should have, but I thought he threw it well. I didn't notice a difference. Did you guys?
Not a huge difference.
I didn't. Not in any of the throws. No.
It
still looked.
Yeah. Overall, I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, look, I'll just say it again that the key to this game, and I said it on Friday, was going to be Daniel Jones gives the ball. Daniel Jones versus Aaron Rodgers, you win that game a lot. Right. It's quarterback play. So this week, Rodgers-Herbert is a closer matchup, but Herbert can be turned over. Aaron so far this year has not been turned over. So
last year, didn't we get to Herbert and we kind of fucked him up a little bit?
Yeah,
we knocked him out of the game.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Herbig went fucking crazy in that game last year. Yeah. He's the only guy Slater ever gave up that whole season. Slater gave up one sack, and it was to Herbig for the whole season.
And Justin Herbert gets hurt on the play.
Yeah, and he was unstoppable that day.
Mm-hmm.
What's with Tomlin and not deferring when he wins the coin toss? What does he think he's rolling out of here? The killer bee offense? What are we doing? Put your defense on the field.
I do not think the last that I can remember him taking the toss and taking the ball that we have not gone 3-0 immediately.
I know.
I think it's the whole start getting the lead first.
Yeah.
Because that's what they're built to do.
But we never do it. Nate, put the defense on the field first. Get the ball after half just in case things go sideways.
This is true. But
well, in fairness, though, if you do put the defense on the ball on the field first, and Colts march down 75 yards and punch at a touchdown, don't you think the whole team goes, well, we lost? I do not think this team is resilient. I think we can be good, and if we're in it, we grow. Confidence grows throughout the game. But when things start to go bad, and a lot of Steeler teams in the past have had this quality of, if things go bad, we will figure it out and we will come on. I don't feel like this team comes on. I feel like they hold on. But unlike other teams, at least there's something to hold on to. They get out to big leads, and just kind of hold on and let it go. I guess I'd rather be up 24-7 than down 24-7 with a fierce rally.
With this team,
that you're down 24-7, you're done. It seems much better with a lead, even if it's a small lead. It's still, that makes other teams one-dimensional, all that stuff, blah blah blah, and they can pin their ears back and rush the passer. That's what that defense is built around. But if they have a lead and they can do play action and do screens and fool around like that, and you make the rush hesitant, they're not nearly as good. They spend all those money on the corners that can't cover.
I hadn't thought about this until just now, but how much of it, especially with them trying that shot play to Jonnu Smith right off the get-go, was Tomlin playing off the emotion of the Jalen Ramsey speech? Get the lead for the defense, let the defense pin their ears back, and just go after Daniel Jones all game. That could have been the mindset.
Yeah. But again, you're paying all the money on the defensive side of the ball.
And in
that's
fairness,
bread and butter.
Yeah, in fairness, if they connect on that play, I think it's a totally different game. And
I
Dave,
do too.
In theory, you're right. They're paying all the money for the defense, but we talked about it on Friday. 32nd against the pass.
Yeah.
This team is so Jekyll and Hyde.
85th against the run.
I can't explain this team anymore. Both times I was convinced they were going to get beat bad. The Vikings in this game, they win. I give up. I don't know how to predict this team. I don't know what they're going to do from fucking week to week. I have no idea. They can go and lay an egg against the Chargers. Well, I think they're going to beat the Chargers, but who the fuck knows?
Hey, they're no longer 32nd in average passing yards per game. They're now, let's see, where are they at? 30th?
30th.
One
We're
second.
moving up, baby.
Never mind. I was wrong.
They're still 32nd?
That was total defense. Total defense. They're now 30th. Passing, they're still 32nd. My bad.
Mr. Smith is asking, that would be 2010.
Yeah. There was two things I saw. One for 2010 and one for 2008. I was like, really?
Yeah, don't compare this defense to 2010.
But
We already made that mistake trying to compare.
They're coming.
Yeah, there's always little echoes of it. Look, this is an all-star team when they play well, but they're old. They're an old all-star team, so you don't get it week to week.
Yeah, you get every 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Just good enough for 9-8, and a gut-wrenching playoff loss.
12-5 is back on the table, boys.
No, it's not. Stop it.
You know what? Looking at the rest of the schedule, Bills, Lions, probably losses. Every other game is winnable. Doesn't mean they will, but every other game is winnable. Ravens twice. I'm not impressed by the Ravens. I'm not. Big deal. They're going to end up 7-5. Yeah, against the fucking dregs. You know, we play some of those dregs still.
Zach called you old, Dave.
I am old. That's accurate. It's highly accurate.
Yes.
Good to see you too, Zach. Long time to see.
All right. Anything else on this game before we get to the trade deadline?
No, just really happy this was a game we all, even in the heart of hearts where I hoped and I knew there was a very narrow path to victory and we found it. This was a big get. And this makes up for the Bengals game.
Yeah.
Because we talked about it in the last part. The Ravens are breathing down our necks, and you needed to win this game to keep some distance.
No doubt.
I still think the
AFC
offensive line is getting better and better.
We should talk about that. Fuatano probably had his best game as a Steeler too, right? I mean, he was fantastic.
Dominant.
Yeah.
That hit on Buckner. Holy shit.
Oh,
I think it was
Buckner. It was absolutely just planted him. That dude, come on. That's the aggression that you wanted to see from that guy coming out. He's getting it.
He was so quick when he did. It was just like, Jesus. All right.
Can we give some love to my man Broderick? Maybe he's not as awful as everybody thinks he is.
I'm on board.
Yeah, he's getting better. He's definitely getting better. There's no doubt. I agree to that.
Yeah.
Isaac Seumalo got hurt again with the same injury to Peck, so that's very concerning.
I think you're going to see him be down for a while.
Really,
and he's not my favorite offensive lineman, but there's no depth behind him, so it's kind of.
I like Spencer Anderson still, though. I think we're okay.
What's
Zach talking about?
Ravens made a trade.
And how much help does Lamar need? Don't tell me they got a wide receiver.
Can I say something crazy? I'm gonna say this.
Good. Full send.
I would pay Broderick Jones in this offseason right now. Before his final season.
So you don't have a Dan Moore Jr. in your hands where he's getting $80 million a year?
I would pay him now. He's growing. He's getting better. I think they're going to want to keep him at this point if he keeps progressing. You put a first-round pick into this kid.
Oh, they got who?
I'm looking. I don't see a trade other than the Alexander trade.
He said Dramont Jones? I don't even know who the fuck that is.
Draymond Jones. You know who it is? OH. Former Buckeye.
Oh, for Christ's sake. For Christ's sake.
He's a defensive tackle, in case you guys are wondering.
Oh.
I honestly think as much as we need a wide receiver, we need a guard.
So, all right, let's do the trade deadline thing, and Sama brings it up. This is a divisive topic in the Steelers Sanctuary crew.
God.
Now, listen, I don't want you two to go crazy on this. I want to have a quick and easy conversation. I wouldn't hate Jackson Powers Johnson. trade. Depending on what they gave up, clearly. I'm not giving up anything crazy.
He's he's playing his second year of his rookie contract. Should they trade him? No. But it's the fucking Raiders. And there are rumors. So
there are rumors.
Is he currently playing guard or center for them?
He just won his guard job back. They have never played him in center, ever.
Really?
He was supposed to be a generational center. The Raiders took him and moved him to guard.
That sounds like something Steelers.
I was gonna say that sounds a little familiar. Yeah.
Although
That's a Steeler if I ever heard one.
Although Trent did accurately point out in college he did play guard. He also played defensive fucking line.
I remember him coming out. They said he's a guard / center. He can play either. So
that's a Tomlin wet dream. Multi positions. He can switch him back and forth between offense and defense. The guy could be the Travis Hunter of in the trenches.
Oh my god! Don't even put that out there.
Forgive me, I've been drinking.
Because he'll fucking do it. He'll fucking do it. They'll fucking sit Derek Harmon, our first round pick, to play a goddamn guard and defensive tackle.
Trent, I'm sorry. I blame the bourbon, buddy. My bad.
So I got a question for you guys. With the Commanders' quarterback getting hurt yesterday, Daniels, is their wide receivers McLaurin or Deebo Samuel available?
McLaurin can't stay on the field.
Deebo.
He is damaged goods. Sorry, I'm a little angry with him. I have him in my one fantasy team. I traded
him
for
on
him.
a cheap. I take McLaurin for
Daniels is in a cast too, so
yeah, he's done for the season. I think.
Wasn't it dislocated elbow?
If you
see it, it was nasty.
Bad. It was bad.
I missed it.
It's bad.
Yeah, would I love McLaurin? Yes. Do I think there's a danger because of how bad? I still think there's some contract issues lingering there. So maybe he's doing I'm not 100% healthy. I'm 98% healthy, and you can go fuck yourself.
This was Zach right here. Sorry, Bob, I don't mean to interrupt you. I think that's a really good point.
Yeah, this part is true for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely hurts the jumbo package and I still think there's a drop off between him and Anderson.
Yeah.
So
you're definitely right. I don't think we're in dire need right now. I think Spencer Anderson can be fine. He's not going to be Sam Olu. He doesn't have that experience. He's still young.
So, all right. So we've narrowed it to wide receiver. Which one do you guys want? Which one? The Jalen Waddle stuff doesn't go away. And I'm telling you.
I'm all in.
That's the one.
Yeah. He or Garrett Wilson are on the board. That's your route running specialist type guys that can get open in any situation. That's something that Aaron needs, especially when he's trying to get the ball out quick. Man, I would kill to go get one of those guys. I just don't know if either would be available.
For me, it's on the price.
Mm-hmm.
Would you do a second? I think you'd have to do a second.
For Waddle?
For Waddle.
I'd start with a 4 and see if you can get him to a 3.
They're asking for a 1.
Yeah.
He's going to go as a 2.
Look, Bob, art of the deal. Bob, art of the deal. Art of the deal. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, as he laps and hangs up on you when you say 4th, and then you don't take your calls anymore.
I call him back. I go, buddy, I'm just joking. It was just a joke. Sorry.
Here's a name that doesn't get talked about a lot, but he had a lot of buzz coming out of college. It really hasn't materialized in New York. Jalen Hyatt is an interesting name.
I saw that.
Yeah. Look, that guy can fly. That would be your over-the-top guy.
I like what Trent's talking about. The route runner, the guy that gets open. Maybe you try to pry Olave for less than he's the discount version of Waddle, the concussed version of Waddle.
Yeah, but he's been healthier. He hasn't really had that many issues. I don't think he's producing. I can tell you that.
I'm with Smitty on this one.
I don't like Jalen Hyatt.
Fuck no. He's another Tennessee run straight guy.
Listen to you guys.
My God.
Okay, hold on. If he's more than that, why the fuck ain't he playing? He ain't done shit.
Oh, he's a go ball guy, but you can.
Yeah. I don't think
Steelers need that.
I get what you're saying.
Aaron's not going to hold the ball long enough for a go ball guy. We need a guy that gets open quickly.
You don't need him to hold the ball to do it. You just need the threat to clear the safeties. so you can get in behind them.
I mean, but if they're not any good, they're not going to worry about him. And we have that right now. His name's Roman Wilson. He can run a 4.39. We have, Austin runs 4.32. Like,
look, have you seen Jalen Hyatt with his shirt off?
He's no chiseled. He's not a chiseled god. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, what would make me happy is either Olave or Waddle. Jacoby Myers is okay. I can live with that.
Yeah, I mean, I think
that's super exciting.
Level of impact, I think you're right. Like, I think Waddle and Olave are definitely impact guys. Myers could be too.
What's Deebo Samuel's contract? If he was only signed for 1 year, I wouldn't mind, because I think he'd be interesting in this offense. Throwing him screens and stuff that Arthur Smith likes to do, but
what, Cheeseburger Eddie?
They would.
Rental.
That act is called Cordarrelle Patterson.
Yeah, he's better than Cordarrelle Patterson. That's a low bar, but
Cheeseburger Eddie, that's who he is.
What, CFAT? Yeah, let's bring him back.
Chef Boyardee.
I don't want Olave on a long-term contract. That's my thing. I'll take Olave for 7 games to try to get us a playoff win.
Well, he would be a rental because
that's what I mean.
He would
that's
not
what
that's
I don't want to. I don't want to lock him in long term because that's too risky.
Or maybe you do, because with his injury history, you might be able to get him for a little bit less.
Problem is he's doing really good this year. That's the problem.
I think this is going to happen too. I agree.
Yeah.
If I were the Saints, I wouldn't try to extend him.
Do you want DB?
I think he'd be interested in this offense. Again, another rental. I don't want him if he's. I think he signed a long-term contract with the Commanders, right?
I think it was 2 or 3 years.
Yeah,
I don't want him around past this year.
You know, a guy who they might do if you're going to look at the Commanders is Curtis Samuel. Is he great? No. Could he be a nice little number 2 in our offense? Yeah.
Did he come in for a visit when he was going to Buffalo?
Mm-hmm.
I thought he came for a visit once.
Yeah.
I think it was when he was getting ready to sign with Buffalo.
Well, here's the thing. So, bring up those kind of names. Is it an improvement over Calvin Austin III is what you got to ask yourself.
Oh, Curtis Samuel? 1,000,000%.
Okay. That's the same. Like,
I don't know about millions.
Is that what you think? That's what I'm trying to gauge at you guys. Like, do you feel that's still a improvement over him?
I think you have to make a move that's a big guy. I mean, I think Rashid Shaheed's probably my bottom floor guy.
Yeah.
If it's less than that guy, I'm not interested in trading.
Agreed.
If you can get Jacoby Myers, I think he's an upgrade in this offense. He's a good name to go after. If you can pull away, I mean, if they can get Waddle, I don't give a shit if it's a 2nd-round pick. I'm throwing that pick at him, and I'm taking him.
Look, Traylon Burks caught a pass last night.
He's still alive. He's not back on the IR.
Yeah.
What team is he on now?
Commanders.
Jesus. Oh, yeah. It was them.
Oh.
Yeah, they had no choice. McLaurin never plays.
Samuel's deal voids. Now he's in the conversation for me.
I don't think I would go.
He blocks.
Yeah, he does block.
So
he's
Arthur
not a
Smith's
bad
got what
receiver. I don't love the idea of Christian Kirk. I think we're probably a year too late. Hasn't looked really good at Houston.
Yeah, is he washed? Yeah, I don't know.
He might not be washed.
It's hard to tell on that offense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they get all of 0.3 of a second to throw the ball before somebody sacks Stroud. So
right.
All right, I got one for you. The Jets come knocking. They say they'll give us Garrett Wilson, but they want a first.
Do it.
What do you say?
You got to take a second.
They won't take a second. Only a first. Would you do it?
I would.
do it.
No, he's not. I love Garrett Wilson. Don't get me wrong, but that's a price tag that's too high.
Isn't he
he's a Buckeye.
Wow.
You know he's a Buckeye.
Oh, that's why coming from Trent.
But a first. Listen, you're talking Jamar Chase territory, Justin Jefferson territory. I mean, wide receivers in the trade
he's a
market.
Top 10 receiver in a good offense. No, he's a top tier guy.
Trent, Zach.
He's definitely a top 12.
I think when I did my rankings, I had him around 15, 14, 13, 15, somewhere in that ballpark.
That far down?
Mm-hmm. And I love Garrett Wilson. Don't get me wrong. Like I do love him, but I just
The only reason I say
a first is steep. I mean, you have to be a top 5 or 6 receiver in the league to draw a first round pick.
and we gave up a second for a top 25 wide receiver.
I was going to say.
He said 1,000 yards 3 years in a row, and the Jets have been fucking horrendous. The quarterback play's been.
He got 1,000 yards with Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson, yeah. Who was the quarterback last year? I can't even remember.
It was Rodgers.
Rodgers.
Well, you're joking, right?
Well, Aaron Rodgers got hurt, and then after the first couple games.
That's
then,
2 years ago. That was Zach Wilson again.
Yeah. Here's the other side of the coin for me.
Yeah, I'm giving up a first for Garrett Wilson all day.
Although I don't think we're going to take a quarterback next year if Rodgers.
No, they're not going to. You can't.
No.
What quarterback you can get in the 20s in next year's draft? Nobody.
Well, I mean, theoretically, you should get the best quarterback in the class in the 20s, but he won't be there.
No.
None of them will be.
Sellers. Are you talking about Sellers?
No, I'm talking about Mendoza. I'm super high.
Mendoza's not getting to the 20s.
Bob, you're
right. That's not out of the top 3.
Say, Mendoza will not be there. But yeah.
I'm saying he should go. I don't think any of these quarterbacks are top 10. I don't. They will go in the top 10, but I don't think talent-wise they're top 10 quarterbacks.
We're running this back. This is the hamster wheel. Aaron's going to be back. Tomlin's going to be back. Arthur Smith's going to be back. Maybe he might get a job actually.
Mm-hmm. True.
If they're dead set certain they're not taking a quarterback in the first round, that's the only thing. Then Garrett Wilson's in play for me.
Zach, even if you get inside the top 12, again, there's only going to be like 2 or 3 quarterbacks coming out. It's Mendoza. It's maybe the Alabama kid.
Samson.
Nussmeier and Klubnik will be in the draft.
Yeah. They stink.
No, I agree. I think they played themselves out of the first round.
This would be so Steelers to trade the top 12 and draft Klubnik or Nussmeier or.
Well, look, Kaboli said Drew Aller's going in the first round. I mean, if Kaboli says it, that's
honest. Right? I would not trade up. I would not. I don't think any of these guys should be where they're going to go. But there will be. It's quarterback. There are going to be 2 or 3 guys who go in the top 10. Mendoza is going to be one of them. I love Mendoza. I think he's the best quarterback in the class right now. Doesn't mean things can't change, but I think Mendoza is playing overall the best.
Dante Moore is my guy.
What is it?
Yeah.
Dante Moore is my guy. I still love that kid.
Neither one of those guys get out of the top 5 if they come out.
Probably not.
They're not. Because
it depends on who falls in love with Sellers the most. I think he's going to shoot up the draft boards once the combine.
Sellers is probably going to go back because he's had such a bad. It's getting worse for him.
Whoever's advising that kid needs to convince him to transfer. Go to
I agree. That's what's going to happen. I was seeing McShay the other day. He said he's going to transfer. Yeah. He's going to go back and he's going to transfer.
I can see it.
And then he'll be a top 5 pick 2 years from now.
He's still making big plays, though, boys. He's still making big plays.
He could still be a top 10 pick. Even as badly as he struggled this year, he could still be a top 10 pick.
I could easily see him in the top 5.
Could he be? Yes. Would he be a bust if he does? Yes. And 100%. I love Bernard Sellers. I love him.
Zach makes a good point.
Yep.
Nuss is the son of an OC. Wait till he starts talking to teams. He's gonna talk his way up the board. He's right.
Oh yeah.
I don't.
It's a good point.
I
wasn't a fan last year. I'm definitely not a fan this year.
I don't disagree with that, but I think
I go back to that
from the 5th into day 2.
I go back to that Ole Miss film though.
Yeah.
Not great.
So, he fell out of favor with me pretty hard.
Look, everybody knows how strongly I feel about this. We're not going to dwell. But if this class had last year's quarterbacks in it, I might say Dart and Ward are still the top 2.
Ward definitely.
Not Dart.
The Dart is just unbelievable.
I think the Dart Mendoza argument would be closer than people think.
What's the date? Was it
no way.
3rd? Bob says Dart top 2.
Right?
Top 2
I've converted him. It's taken me a long time.
No, you haven't converted me. That's how bad I think this class is.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Dude.
Look, if freshmen were eligible, bottom line is the Ohio State.
I'm not listening to you two guys as quarterbacks. You guys hated Darnold,
but
the guy's going to be MVP. I get
what Bob's saying, though. I do. I get what he's saying. Compared to some of the other quarterbacks, he's right.
Yeah. And if they were if freshmen could come out, Sayin from Ohio State and Carr from Notre Dame would be 1-2 and one of the other, and whatever.
Saint's the best quarterback in the country. That's not even just a homer take. That kid is fucking unreal. Julian Sayin.
Who is the Ohio State kid? Who do you think he's talking about?
Did you?
Dude, that ain't even biased. I'm just telling you right now. That kid, he does not miss. He doesn't miss.
I don't want to get into a tangent. But dude, he's playing high school schedule right now. With the most talent.
So was fucking Arch Manning, and his ass fell flat on his face time and time again.
You're getting.
We'll table this further. Yeah, we'll table this further.
You're getting the no screen, Trent.
Yeah, we're due for another quarterback episode soon.
This could have been. I hate to say it, boys. You watched Darnold last night. That man was on a heater. He's playing big time football right now.
Yeah,
and the Steelers. That was Tomlin's first choice. We heard. He might have been right for once.
Great point, Zach. God damn.
Ian Jackson Smith and Jigba have something special.
Yeah, they do.
Just imagine if they paid Justin Fields $5 million more with no Aaron Rodgers.
We'd have Justin Fields right now. Holy fuck.
We would certainly be in the contention for the number one pick at this
point. I apologize for that. God, was I wrong? Fuck.
On a side note, it looks like Minka's going to get traded again.
Yeah.
Obviously not to Pittsburgh because he can't, but looks like he's going to be on the move again. A lot of rumors around him.
Where's he going? To Carolina?
I don't know where they're going to trade him.
That's where Steelers go to die.
He'll end up in Philly and freaking ball out and win a Super Bowl.
Carolina or Arizona, Bob?
Anybody but Baltimore.
Right.
Yeah, he could go to Baltimore too.
Yeah. Don't say
that. I think they're pretty good at safety.
Kyle Hamilton.
They got Hamilton. Yeah. Well, putting him and Hamilton and Mink on the same.
Oh my God.
I mean, let's not even put that in the
universe. No-fly zone.
Let's not put that in the universe. All right. Any more wide receivers? I'm looking at my list. Trey Tucker, maybe. Yeah.
Nah.
I got Ridley. Oh, Ridley. We should talk about Ridley because that's at least possible.
Rodgers could theoretically straighten out Ridley, but I don't know. I think he's past his prime.
Ridley's, guys, he's injured all the time.
Yeah.
Like, this season, right now, he didn't play his last game. He was injured. Garrett Wilson, too, by the way. Garrett Wilson, too, is injured.
Yeah.
Oh, now this is a name I would love, but based on yesterday, I think the Bears think they're in contention.
Yep.
Oh, for sure.
They're not trading them.
Nope.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I want Waddle.
Look, Waddle is probably for me, Olave would be one, but I don't think he can get him.
You know, the more I think about it, if the plan is really just to bring Rodgers back next year and run it back, fuck it. If it takes a first to get one of these guys, fuck it. We're gonna have Rodgers next year anyways, and this class hasn't been as good as we thought it was. If it takes a first for one of the top guys, then fuck it, it's a first.
Waddle and Garrett Wilson are both signed, right? So it's not like it's a 1-year rental. You'd have them for a couple of years. It's not like
you're right.
So that
Wilson
would be our.
Well, I was gonna say Garrett just signed, and then Waddle's the year before that.
AJ Brown, Todd.
That ain't happening.
I know Bob doesn't think so.
It ain't happening.
Guys, they're acquiring players. They're loading up.
He ain't going nowhere.
They're not going to send. They're loading up.
You would have to.
Howie Roseman's a genius, though. He'll figure out. He'll trade him and grab somebody else.
He could.
You would have to. They would have to suddenly get Waddle, but AJ Brown's a big guy. So if you're going to trade him, they want a big guy in return because they already got a little fast guy, Devontae Smith.
Mm-hmm. True.
This is the guy that could swing the whole thing. Now the Browns say they're not going to trade him, but this guy, if he gets traded wherever he lands, he could swing the whole. If he lands in New England or Philadelphia, that's trouble.
What?
You know what? His ass deserves to stay right the fuck where he is for signing that contract. That's his own fault.
No, I don't.
He should stay right where he's at, and he should fucking die in his career in that same fucking town.
I know for a fact this same podcast will be cooking them for trading a 1 for wide receiver that will have as low a volume as they will in this offense.
I mean,
Zach, I will say this: if Garrett Wilson comes to Pittsburgh, he's the number one.
He is the
DK
one.
the number two.
yeah,
He would be.
I do.
I
Garrett
hate
Wilson. I'm
to
sorry.
hate to say it. DK is not.
Take my money. Take my draft picks. Give me Garrett Wilson.
Here's the thing, Zach. Do well, and I'll shut the fuck up. There's a thought. Just a thought. I don't know.
All right. Do we want a lightning round awards?
Sure.
Brief, quick hits, just like on Unfocused Fantasy Football. Lightning round means lightning.
That's for you and Dave. Yes.
Just for that.
All right. Midseason awards. Offensive MVP. We'll start there. Bob, kick us off. Lightning round.
Hey, I mean, it's obvious. It's Aaron Rodgers. I mean, it's a no-brainer. See,
Yeah.
10 seconds. Woohoo!
You mean not Mighty Mouse? Not him?
Maybe for Dave.
No, where's Relic at? I'm waiting there.
Yeah. I think it's unanimous. Aaron Rodgers. Anybody got any other name?
That red zone conversion rate alone gets him offensive MVP.
Look, right now he's got 17 touchdowns to 5 interceptions, 103.1 QB rating. He's tied for third in the league in touchdowns, guys. When have we had a quarterback tied for third in the league in touchdowns?
I've said it before. This team's like 1-7 without him. 1-6,
dude,
whatever we're at.
He's holding people to a standard. Did you see him look at Gainwell yesterday when Gainwell didn't run up the field?
I love it.
Whoo, I was
talked about
yes. Yes.
This is why we want Aaron.
You know, I listened somewhere or something that he's actually holding extra like sessions with players at practice to further educate them and teach them. Like, holy balls.
Yep.
A godsend, man. A godsend. So, yeah, I think it's obviously it's him.
All right. Defensive MVP. Not as easy.
Mm-mm.
Who wants to go first on this one?
I'll keep it rolling.
I think
Jalen Ramsey. And I almost went Nick Herbig here, but for some reason they've forgotten that they're allowed to put Nick Herbig on the field. So Ramsey, I think, has played our best cornerback. Not that that's great, but the move to safety, if they keep this permanent, Jalen Ramsey. He also brings an attitude and a swagger to this team that we desperately need.
I'll go next. Bob, I feel like you were in my mind, bro. Like, I literally was going to tell you guys Jalen Ramsey and say how if you look at everything, Herbig has every right to be considered for this, but they don't want to play him. Yeah, I mean, look, he's got what? He's fifth in tackles on the team, 2 sacks, 2 tackles for loss, 5 pass defenses. He's delivering bone-crunching tackles. There's, 2 or 3 games this year he ended the game with a play. He gave a speech last night. I was listening to DK Sports, and I guess apparently he told the guys they need to play like it's their last game ever. It could be your last down ever. Like, he made a hell of a speech, and look how they played the very next day on defense. So, to me, that, including with everything he's done so far on the field, yes, there's been some issues covering guys, but they were the top guys in the league. But to me, yeah, he's definitely the defensive MVP.
I'm going to go Cam Hayward. He's been the most consistent player on this defense up to now. If we're talking midseason MVP, he's been the best player. To me, by far. And he doesn't have the stats, like gaudy stats, but he's been pretty dominant. It boggles my mind at his age how he could still be doing this. It really does.
That's what I'll say. I'll say for his age, that's what's so impressive.
Not only that, but he's been the most consistent.
Yeah, I guess.
Week in and week out, he's been the best player on the defense.
Yeah, like for D-line, yeah. Oh, defense in general?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I still feel like it's Herbig. I feel like it's Herbig's the most consistently impactful player every goddamn time he gets to play.
He hadn't had a sack in 3 games until did he even?
Well, they don't. Well, you got to play to get something.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, you got to be on the field to be MVP.
Well, they didn't give one guy $40 million per and the other guy a $65 million contract in the first place, Dave. So he's not going to get on the field.
And just like that, the lightning round is out the window.
Yeah, go ahead. Your turn.
All right,
so a little bit.
Dave, I'm gonna help you out on this one. It's Cam Hayward.
It is Cam Hayward.
Cam Hayward shows up on tape. He's the most dominant player on the field, game in and game out. Like guards don't stand a chance. He's shedding blocks like crazy. I mean, he's second on the team in passes defensed as a defensive lineman. I don't know what else you want from him. He's playing fantastic ball. I think Cam Hayward's the guy.
All right, most improved player offense. Dave, you go first.
That's great. Most improved. I went with Derek Harmon.
On offense.
Offense.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I was just going to let it go. Dave, I was just going to let it go. I was going to roll with it, but these guys wouldn't let you get by.
Again,
that should have been a clip on TikTok right there.
Again,
it still might be.
I'm drinking bourbon for the last hour, so. Jeez. Anyways, on offense, I apologize. You want to know what's bad is that's not even who I picked for defense. Now that I look at my notes.
Oh my goodness.
Anyways, I went with Troy Fautanu.
Good choice. Good choice.
Look, 0 sacks given up on the season, only 2 penalties, which puts him 21st out of 76 tackles. Pretty good. What else? Did you see? I mean, that big hit yesterday, he's just been a monster. Started off bad, rocky, if you will. But he's really stepped up and gotten better as time goes on. So that's my most improved guy, other than Harmon.
Bob, go ahead.
It's Darnell Washington. He has made himself in his third year into an every down, player where you don't feel like it's a liability having him out here in the passing game. He's playing fantastic. I mean, is he going to break off 90-yard runs? Is he going to turn into Brock Bowers 10 for 115 and 2 touchdowns? Nope. But I'm perfectly content with him making our running game better and 3 for 50 and a touch. Hey, I'm good.
That's a good call, Bob. Go.
I'm going to go ahead and, since Somber's already on the screen, I'm going to throw it out there. I don't see how you can pick against Broderick Jones right now. This kid has been tore apart. He's been destroyed by the fan base. PFF has a personal fucking vendetta to just destroy this kid.
Yeah, no doubt.
I mean, every single week, this kid takes a beating. He doesn't say a fucking word. He does his job, and all he's done is get better every game this season so far. I mean, he's competent left tackle play, which, let's be honest, we haven't been able to say that in like fucking 5 years. So, Broderick, for me, this was an easy one.
I'm going to make it quick. Go ahead.
By the way, so just to piggyback on the whole PFF picking on Broderick, it says that Broderick has given up 5 sacks, Salmalo 2, and then the rest of the guys 0. Does that sound right to you guys?
No,
because Falatonic gave up like 3 sacks in one game.
Yeah, they have. He's given up 0.
That's right. Yeah, that's crazy.
At least 2. He definitely gave up 2 in one of the games, right?
Look it up. PFF has 0.
Yeah,
2
Sam Malo and McCormick are greatly benefiting from some very suspect tape watch.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just throwing it out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Darnell Washington too. I agree with Bob. If you're talking about improvement over last year, it's like night and day. He's actually a weapon. They didn't even use him last year, so that's definitely my pick. What else do we got here? Most improved defense, Dave. Get the right guy this time.
Yeah. Just remember, you switch these awards up on me, you fuckers.
I went back to the original ones.
Just remember
just
that.
for you.
I'm just saying, you switched up awards on me. Just remember that. Anyways, it's Peyton Wilson. I don't know if it's particularly close for most improved. He's been an animal. They said he had 14 tackles yesterday. Mm-hmm. Plus what? The interception he just was a monster yesterday. Created. There you go. And
created one and picked off another.
So he has 71 tackles, which leads the team, and that's 11th in the league. He has 5 tackles for a loss, a sack, 2 pass defense, interception, and a forced fumble recovery. So, yeah, he's been pretty good lately, I'll say.
Okay.
Patrick Queen last year, I mean, he looked like this was the biggest mistake of a contract signing we've had in a long time. And then now don't get me wrong, last game was pretty bad against Green Bay, but man, he's looked pretty good outside of that every other game this season. At times, he's looked like an all-pro linebacker. So I think for me, Patrick Queen's the guy.
That was my 2.
Bob?
Trent.
I think it's Keanu Benton because 3 weeks ago he was borderline unplayable in my opinion.
It was bad.
And like Trent pointed out earlier, he's been pretty good the last 2 or 3 weeks, reminding people why he's a second-round pick. I still think I'd like to see Y.A. Black on rundowns. I haven't given up on that guy. But Benton is keeping himself on the field. He's played much, much better. I'll be interested to see as we go forward how he plays against some pretty good offensive lines that are coming up. But, yeah, overall, I think it's a no-brainer for Benton.
I think I'm going to agree with Dave on this one and say Peyton Wilson for me. I think, especially the last couple of weeks, he's been really good. He has a chance to be a really, really good linebacker.
Really, all you guys' picks are good picks, to be honest with you, though.
Yeah.
I can agree with all that, really.
Yeah, agreed.
All right, let's bring some darkness into this. Most disappointing midseason award. I think this is going to be a unanimous choice. I'll go first. Darius fucking Slay. Super disappointing. Not to me, but to you guys, because I knew this was coming. But, yeah, he's borderline unplayable now. After I was watching highlights of him in Philly last year. This is not the same guy. Something happened. So I don't know what the hell happened, but
yeah, it's called he really wants to retire but couldn't turn down $10 million. That's what this is.
Anybody got somebody different?
Yeah, I do.
Go for it.
Sorry. I went with Jonnu Smith. He's got only 159 yards receiving. He's only got 2 touchdowns. And what's with the goddamn drops? Like, I called this at the beginning of the year. I said, whatever you saw in Miami, you ain't going to see that. And here we are. But Slay is a really good one. Go ahead, Bob.
I have a different guy, too. Caleb Johnson. We were thinking he might be taking over for Jalen Warren.
We did say that.
Point.
Yeah. We did say a lot of people said that.
There's one person in particular really, really said that. There's a guy. Yeah.
And in fairness to Caleb Johnson, I don't think it's 100% his doing. Although, let's face it, when you are going to be on highlight reels for the next 50 years because you screwed up, that doesn't help. But, I mean, I think in the second half of the season, we need to see. Look, we know what we got with Gainwell. It's pleasantly surprising. It's been better than expected. Jalen has been what we thought Jalen would be, although when he's hot, we go away from him. I don't get it. Look, give him a look. If he's effective like he was yesterday, with 2 plays, give him 5 plays next week. If it works, give him 10. We need down the stretch a bell cow back because we don't allow Warren to be. I think he can be. And we don't allow Gainwell to be. I don't think he can be. And barring making Lou Nichols the every down back, I mean, he seems to be the next best choice.
Trent, you got something different? Oh, you want to agree with somebody?
No, it was Slay for me. I mean, he was a guy who looked like a top 20, 25-ish corner in Philly. And, I started advocating for his ass to be cut. So I don't know how much more further from grace you can fall, but that's about hitting rock bottom if there is a rock bottom.
Dave, you called that a long time ago.
Yep.
Yes, I did. Told you guys. All right. Most surprising this year. Anyone want to go?
Well, this is where I wanted to say Harmon. 13 tackles already. He didn't play, the first 3 games of the season. He's already got 2 sacks, tackle for loss, pass defense. He's got a fumble recovery. It seemed like as soon as he came on, Benton got better.
Mm-hmm.
So we've seen games where he's been a force. So for me, it's Harmon. I wasn't expecting him to be that good that quick. Just wasn't, if I'm being honest.
Trent?
This is actually where I'm going to go with Darnell Washington in the pass game.
Yeah.
I think the utilization, the trust that Aaron Rodgers has in him. I mean, he almost has more trust in him downfield than you could say he has in Smith or Muth at times.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I never thought this guy was going to have more than 1 or 2 targets a game, and they were probably just dump offs where he's running to DBs, and it's fun to watch these DBs just shit themselves on TV. But him in the pass games, it's become a real thing. So that's my surprise.
Bob, what do you got?
My most surprising is Pat Fryermuth and his production lack thereof. Although I do think he's gaining Aaron Rodgers' trust back. The best thing the Steelers could do tonight is call Green Bay. Tucker Kraft is out for the year, and say, we will give you Fryermuth. We want Dobbs. We want Watson. We want Golden. One of those three. Send them back, and then we can go from there. And I it's nothing against Pat's talent. Aaron doesn't trust him. He's getting trust back. But do we really want to pay for that when we could go get a legit number 2 wide receiver from Green Bay who desperately needs a tight end?
You can't trade Moose because you only have one tight end. Washington. Because
you have Jonnu Smith and Connor Hayward.
I would look to trade Jonnu Smith. I mean, they could use him a lot of the same ways.
Get anything for Jonnu, but
Kraft was being utilized as. So,
all right, my most surprising is Roman Wilson. He's got 9 more catches and 100 more yards than I ever thought he'd have on this team.
Jesus.
And a permanent seat on the bench.
Was that like some backhanded comment? Like
that's exactly what it was, David.
That was 100% what that was.
That's exactly what it was.
My bourbon brain is trying to comprehend that. Like, wait, what?
I honestly didn't even think he'd get to 100 yards this year. I thought he'd be banished on the bench all season. He made a couple plays. Looked like he was getting on the right side of things. Then he fumbled yesterday and fucked it all up. Now Tomlin's never going to play him anymore. Back on the milk carton. For Mr. Roman Wilson.
Yeah,
Can I have a 1B for the most surprising?
Sure.
This is a Dave special. Corliss Waitman is a fucking holder for Boz.
Yes, there we go.
How about it?
Come on.
Dave, that might have been.
Another one.
You can't put the
Another
punter
one.
in there.
Dave, that might be the call of the year, bro. Like, I don't know how you did it. But.
My thing with Corliss Waitman is he should have been the punter 3 punters ago.
Yeah.
When we had, Presley Harvin the 8th, who couldn't punt for shit. And then they signed all this fucking money to the stiff Johnston, who couldn't stay healthy and sucked. And meanwhile, they had Corliss Waitman the whole time. The whole fucking time they had him. And they kept cutting the poor kid. I mean, I'm sorry. It's just... Kid's been here for 5 years, trying to get on a team, and Tomlin's been kicking him the curb, and now he's a starting punter 5 years later.
I mean,
Well
Johnson
deserved.
is not exactly a scrub in Buffalo either.
Listen, he's a decent punter, but he's not worth, what was it, $5 million a year the Steelers fucking paid him? Like he was the second coming of Jesus as a punter? Like, what were we thinking, honestly? That's your boy Omar.
The con artist, buddy. The con artist.
Look,
he did the right thing. He did the right thing.
when he
It
wants
took him a while.
somebody,
It took him 4 years, but he did the right thing.
He did all right. He did okay.
Oh, God. All right. I think that's good for us for today. Any parting thoughts before we get out of here? We're getting silly with the punters at this point.
Yeah,
Bob,
I mean,
we doing the cold hard truth there? buddy?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot the cold hard truth, Bob.
do we want to do the cold hard truth?
Yes, we
we'll
do.
We'll do a quick one.
am
What was that?
hard
Cold hard truth is that we kill Mike Tomlin for team coming out flat and team flat at the beginning of the game. And we killed Terrell Austin. And bottom line is, I still think it was the defensive players, not the scheme. And maybe Jalen Ramsey had a lot more to do with it than Mike Tomlin did. But the bottom line is they played a game and won against a team that everybody thought would blow them out and that they desperately needed to beat. Mike Tomlin halted a 2-game losing streak. That is not a common occurrence in Mike Tomlin's career for the last decade. So, cold hard truth is we've been hard on Mike Tomlin, but we've got to give credit where credit is due. Nice win, Mike. Keep it up.
Yeah. Keyword.
What
Keep
the
it up.
fuck did I just hear? Did Bob
We
just spend
might-
a whole minute complimenting Tomlin? What is going on?
Look, we got to be fair.
You're drinking
When
with
they
Dave?
when they have a good game, we have to acknowledge it.
Yeah, it's true. I think the injuries force them to simplify, not get too fucking creative, and just play defense. And Tomlin couldn't fuck it up. Dave's on.
Yeah.
Dave's on a heater over there.
And you know what? Whatever they did, do it again this fucking week.
Yeah. Do it again every game going forward.
The luckiest thing that happened to us was the third game of 3-game losing streak was the best team in the NFL and not a 2-14 team because we had fucking lost to that one.
Right.
Absolutely.
100%.
Yeah,
we
don't
forget
worry.
last year.
If he screws up next week, I'll be just as hard on that motherfucker.
It'll be the Bob's Cold Hard Truth, Mike Tomlin. You suck.
Sucks. I think they should beat the Chargers. I hate to even
I feel
think
good
about
it. I feel good.
I do too.
No Joe.
I'm usually optimistic.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
both
no Joe
starting
Alsco.
tackles are out.
No, Marion Hampton
Marion
either.
Hampton either. Like, that's good. Our defense needs to eat again.
Herbert holds the ball too long sometimes. He's gonna.
I'm nervous about them traveling to right.
LA,
it's at right.
Yeah,
but they usually do good. Don't they usually do good against out there?
We are
though?
a good West Coast team.
Are we?
No.
As of late, I think haven't we been winning out the West Coast lately?
Only was
Last couple seasons, two seasons.
What I was trying to get to is I think we do good in that Chargers stadium.
Yes.
That's
Okay,
what we do
that's
good
what it
at.
is.
But the rest of the West Coast, no.
What's
we
the
do not.
over under they play Renegade in the fourth quarter?
Yeah, oh my God, that's
There's gonna be
right.
a lot of Steeler fans there.
They fired
lot of
that
Steelers
guy
fans.
for doing that too, didn't they?
Yep.
They fired him for doing that.
You have that coming if you're gonna play the team's fight song during a home game.
Dude,
you
the
should be fired.
Steelers should have invited that guy to a Steeler game. Free food, free everything.
For sure.
A game
100%.
should give him some season tickets.
I'm down. Hell yeah.
Spend Rooney's money. Good luck with that. Not giving him free anything.
Somber here with the game strategy.
Stop. That guy Vidal's been running pretty good.
Hey,
yeah.
Quick programming note: the Unfocused Fantasy Football Podcast. We're going to be on Wednesday this week to give our start sits, all that good stuff. So we'll be able to talk a little more in detail, and we'll be back Friday, right?
No,
right. Friday to preview that game. Thanks for everybody in the chat as usual. Fantastic, Zach. Thanks for being in there too. You can catch us on YouTube, Apple, Spotify, whatever you feel like doing. Until next time, thanks for listening to Steel Sanctuary Podcast.
Just smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.